Hello, I'm Brabazon, and it's my pleasure to introduce the workshop from week 3 of a course that's being run at the University of Bolton. This course is titled Scholarship. And what was week 3? Well, I asked my students to explore the nature of screens and the screen environment that dominates our culture. But particularly, I asked the students to think about how Facebook is transforming our understanding of communication. Remember, this is the generation of students who have really grown up and lived with Facebook through their teenage years. So let's have a look at what they think about Facebook and how they think it has transformed interpersonal communication.
I'm Jordan, and I think Facebook is changing. Well, it's going to step up from texting really, because we all have it on our phone these days, and you can even see if people have read your message, which I find unusual and a bit crafty in a way, and a bit devious. So I think Facebook has blown texting out of the water these days, to be honest.
My name's Yaz, and Facebook has changed the way we communicate. Etiquette and personal skills have gone out of the window. And as the world has decreased, we've become more and more isolated. Thank you very much. Lovely time.
Facebook's changing how we communicate with others because you can't really show real emotion. You can't see facial expressions or body language, so you can't tell how they're saying something. You could take it one way when they're actually saying it another.
My name's Locke, and Facebook's changing how we communicate with other people. Well, we have group chats and Facebook groups, like pages, and where anyone can just comment on a status about their opinions, and we use it to communicate rather than texting these days by people just write on the wall or inbox. That's all.
Thanks, Brian. And I think Facebook, it kind of removes that shell from people and lets them be who they truly are, so they could be really deep or angry or sad or whatever. It gives them that emotional feel, and then they could kind of I don't know, curse someone off or not, because you have the public and private side to it. You have private messages and then public wall and stuff, so it can really bring out who a person is, rather than in public when they're face to face they have that issue of whether they're scared or not. So
I'm Halima. I think that Facebook is basically Facebook is invading the space that humans are meant to feel. Physical contact is more important than your number of contacts on Facebook. Everyone should just deactivate it. Yeah.
I'm Sarah, and I'm an activist, and Facebook has made it so much easier for me to do things. For example, I could find out if 25 dolphins were killed in Japan this morning, and I could call the Japanese embassy and tell them off for it, instead of finding out 2 weeks later when my parents get back. So Facebook has made it so much easier for me to be able to do things like that.
Karen. My name's Karen. Facebook has changed the way I communicate, as instead of a phone call from my brother in Turkey, he can now Facebook me, and it's free. That's it. Bye.